The Curse of the Dark Stone, Chapter 1, The Call from the Peak. The towering mountains by the bright sea were steeped in legends, but none were as feared or as tempting as the tale of the Dark Stone. At the highest peak, shrouded in eternal mist, rested a crystal of immense power. It was said that the stone could grant divine strength, but at a terrible cost, the soul of whoever dared claim it. The kingdom was in turmoil. The lands were ravaged by Dirathoth, a powerful sorcerer whose dark creatures spread terror. People lived in despair, whispering of a savior who might deliver them from this nightmare. Yet Dirathoth wanted more than just conquest. He sought the Dark Stone. With its power, he could reshape the world in his image. Princess Althea knew what was at stake. A brave and determined leader, she had borne the kingdom's burdens since her father fell ill. While searching for a way to stop Dirathoth's magic, she discovered an ancient map buried in the palace's archives. The map marked a path to the mountain's peak, leading to a hidden chamber where the Dark Stone lay. But it also bore a warning: only the pure of heart and the truly courageous shall endure. Otherwise, eternal darkness will claim them. Determined to save her people, Althea decided to risk everything. She enlisted Aric, one of the kingdom's finest warriors, to accompany her. Aric, known for his loyalty and unmatched swordsmanship, vowed to protect her at all costs. Through shadows and whispers the journey was fraught with peril. Their first trial was Brightwood Forest, a place so dense and dark that even sunlight struggled to pierce through. The air was thick with an unnatural stillness, and whispers seemed to follow them with every step. One night, as they set up camp, Althea noticed glowing eyes watching them from the shadows. Aric stood, sword in hand. "We're not alone," he said grimly. A pack of shadow wolves emerged from the darkness, their fiery eyes fixed on the pair. The beasts lunged, and Aric fought fiercely, his blade flashing in the dim light. But the wolves seemed endless. Althea's mind raced as she recalled a symbol on the map. Whispering an ancient incantation, she raised her hand, and a burst of light erupted around them. The wolves howled and retreated into the darkness. Aric lowered his sword, breathing heavily. "I didn't think you had it in you," he said, a faint smile crossing his face. The peak of trials. After days of grueling travel, they reached the mountain's summit. The peak was cold and barren, the air sharp and thin. At the entrance to the hidden chamber stood two colossal statues of forgotten gods, their weathered faces carved with intricate symbols. Inside, the air was heavy with an unnatural charge. The chamber walls glittered with veins of glowing crystals, but at the center of the room, suspended in mid-air, was the Dark Stone. Its cold light pulsed faintly, filling the room with an eerie glow. Before Althea could approach, a voice echoed through the chamber. "So brave, princess," it sneered. From the shadows emerged Dirathoth, his presence a storm of darkness. He had followed them. "This stone is mine," he hissed. "Step aside, and I may spare your pitiful life." Aric charged at the sorcerer, but Dirathoth's magic struck him down with ease. Althea was alone, her heart pounding. The stone's power summoning all her courage, Althea approached the Dark Stone. As her fingers brushed its surface, a surge of energy coursed through her. She felt both light and shadow battling within her, the stone testing her resolve. Dirathoth unleashed a torrent of dark fire, but Althea raised her hands. The stone responded, creating a barrier of radiant light. Without hesitation, she channeled its power, releasing a beam of searing light that engulfed the sorcerer. Dirathoth screamed as his form disintegrated into ash, but the stone's whispers grew louder. It tempted her with promises of limitless power, urging her to keep it and rule the world. Althea resisted. With a tremendous effort, she placed the stone back into its cradle. The whispers ceased, and the chamber fell silent. Return and silence. Althea carried Aric out of the chamber as dawn broke over the mountains. The kingdom welcomed them as heroes, but Althea bore the weight of her journey in silence. She ordered the mountain sealed, the map destroyed, and all knowledge of the dark stone erased from history. Yet, in her dreams, the stone's whispers lingered, a reminder that true power lay not in domination,